Good evening from London. There was a positive start to trading on the FTSE All-Share today as concerns about the COVID-19 Delta variant continue to ease. Following the latest data regarding rising house prices, it was the blue-chip building firms that provided the market with an uplift. Barratt Development share price was up 2.75%, while Taylor Wimpey was trading higher by 2.45%. NHS staff in England have labelled a proposed 3% pay rise from the government as paltry, appalling and shambolic. The government initially offered a 1% pay increase as recognition for their pandemic contribution, but the offer was firmly contested by medical unions and regarded as insulting by NHS workers. Those receiving the increase, which is backdated to April, include nurses, paramedics, consultants, dentists and salaried GPs. The government says that on average this will mean an additional £1,000 a year. A group of US state prosecutors have unveiled a landmark settlement with large drug companies over the deadly nationwide opioid crisis. The $26 billion settlement with 4 firms is expected to resolve thousands of lawsuits over the prescription painkiller crisis that has devastated communities across America. The epidemic has claimed more than 500,000 lives in the past 2 decades, and $24 billion of the settlement will be used to tackle addictions. The remaining amount will be spent on legal fees and other costs. Purdue Pharma, the maker of OxyContin, the pill that became synonymous with the opioid crisis, was not part of yesterday's settlement. The company filed for bankruptcy protection in 2019. Hundreds of Uber and Lyft drivers have staged nationwide demonstrations across major American cities, demanding for better work conditions, improved pay and legal protections. The 24-hour strike, organised by the driver group Rideshare Drivers United, comes at a time of growing demand for ride-hailing services as people venture back out to restaurants and bars. Drivers have complained that recent changes implemented by Uber and Lyft have made working hours and their salaries unsustainable. Uber said in an email that drivers and delivery workers are guaranteed 120% of the local minimum wage for the time they spend active on the app. Those are your main stories from London at close of business.